One of the jammers from Happy Valley. Thanks for being here.
You're welcome. This is going to be a great game. I love seeing all the local skaters that I've just skated with for, up to 10 years just come out here and duke it out. From the ones that are just barely came on to lifelong skaters. So this should be an awesome game. Let's talk about the game that was before this. That was quite a nail-biter, huh? You got Calgary against Minnesota.
That was a lot of fun. It went first period went back and forth quite a bit with the score. Minnesota did finally pull ahead. There was a lot of, I think Calgary got a little bit into penalty trouble at the end there, and that cost them some points, but it was a great game.
Yeah, I saw it online, so I was definitely biting my nails while drinking my coffee.
Did want to let y'all know prize drawings will be at the 4 p.m. game. The 187 package will be done at 7 p.m. halftime. If you didn't win, all undrawn tickets will be for one of two pretty fancy backpacks that they got going. So cool prizes. Make sure you get yourself a ticket. $1 a piece or 20 for the arm span length of your favorite skater. I think, once again, for this game, that's going to be Herzerker being your best bet. More tickets there.
I also just want to do a shout out to Happy Valley. You guys have put in a lot of work off scene and on scene of bringing this whole Jello Bowl together, and you have done amazing.
Yeah, fabulous job by our host league. Thanks also to all of our volunteers, medics, officials, announcers, concessions folks, ticket takers, security, everybody. It does take a village.
And don't forget the fire alarm.
And the fire alarm. That's right.
Keep an eye out for them. Give them a high five.
Who is the fire alarm for this game?
Yeah, who is the fire alarm? Maybe we're busted.
Oh no, we've lost them.
Okay, so what we have coming up here, these skaters, we've got Hell's Bells coming up for Happy Valley as the jammer. We've also got Tootsie, Herzerker. We've got, what do we got here? Aerial Assault, and we've also got Doppelganger.
Spider Monk number 369 going to take the jam star for Uinta.
Coming up to the first turn here, and no one's got out yet.
Yeah, Happy Valley Wall is doing a pretty good job, well, up until now, of containing Spider Monk. Contained he is no more. Lead jammer for Uinta. Monk around now on his first scoring trip, trying to swing around that wall. That's Tootsie, Herzerker, and Dopp back there doing a really nice job of keeping him in the back. But sneaks by on the outside, little help from his friends, and Monk is out. 4 points for Uinta.
Oh, and Bell gets swallowed right back into the pack. That was so close. Fun little fact, we have Glow Job skating with Uinta, even though she also does both leagues, so this has been fun to watch.
Hell's Bell finally did make it out of the pack there. Got whistles going, didn't see the call. Glow Job, speaking of which, on the way for a sit down in the penalty box. I can't imagine that Glow did what they said she did.
So after the first jam, we've got Uinta Fury 8 and Grief Society 0. On the line, we got Disco.
Number 46 for Uinta, that's Huck.
It should be a good show-off. little wily.
Disco with those tiny little steps, just 1 inch at a time, little bit, pushing that wall forward. Huck trying to go side to side, finding some room. Gets hit and taken back by 252 Bam Bam. But nice little hop by Huck. Lead jammer, Uinta.
And Disco's right on her.
Got ourselves a nice little jammer race. Huck's going to play it safe, call it off, 0-0 on that one, but a fun jam.
I don't think I remember the last time Happy Valley's B team has played Uinta Madness's B team.
I don't, this may be the first time.
Yeah. Okay, we got Mooner up here at 418, jamming for Happy Valley.
That's not to say that most of these skaters don't know each other or skate with each other on some team or another. It's a pretty tight community for the most part.
It definitely is. Salt Lake Roller Derby is one of the best.
Yep. Nice moves there by Poison Ivy, almost sneaking out on the outside line, but swallowed back up again by that Happy Valley pack. It's Aerial Assault, Dop, Berserker, and Tootsie giving Poison Ivy some trouble, but she's out now. Lead jammer, Uinta.
Mooner's trying to catch her. Let's see what happens.
Pretty fast-moving pack. Uinta's going to try to slow it down.
Oh! Ivy slid in there on the inside.
Yep. Just the change in speed there.
And they're still holding Happy Valley to 0.
Yeah.
12-0.
Yep. 3 jams in. I bet that changes.
100%.
It's number 23, Orange Crush on the line for Uinta.
And Hell's Bells, 807 for Happy Valley.
Pile up there inside turn 1. Whistles go. Lead jammer, Uinta.
Ooh, and Bell makes it right on through.
Thought I heard a penalty whistle, but I must have missed it.
I remember when Orange Crusher just came out of, what's it called, where you do your beginning skating?
Oh, out of Crash Course.
Oh, Crash Course.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That wasn't too long ago either.
Well, that's
She's
awesome.
doing amazing.
It's good to see him come so far so fast. Well, there it is. 1 point for Grief Society. Like Colonel Skirts said all day yesterday, those are her favorite, because everyone counts.
They definitely do.
Huck on the line for Uinta again.
Up against Disco, 99.
Huck, never underestimate someone by their size.
That's right.
Huck just barreled through that Happy Valley wall.
Yeah, Disco gets an apex jump and gets all 4 points.
Huck knocked to the outside, makes the call off in the ref lane. Let's see what the jam ref says.
4-3.
4-3. That is a nice job by Happy Valley there to snatch up those points.
It's always good to have a Vanity out on the line. She's always bringing the dancing moves.
Right.
Dance
Yeah.
party?
I was just saying we didn't have enough dance parties yesterday out on the track. I think we only had one, and it was very short-lived. It's disappointing.
Sounds like we're going to have to put out a little bit of requests or even daring some people to start a dance party.
Yep, probably so.
All right, Spider Monkey gets out for lead jammer, and Mooner is right behind him.
This has been a pretty, the pack hasn't really spent a lot of time doing standstill derby. Spider Monk, the little side surf around the last 2 Happy Valley blockers there, puts up 4 more on the board. 23-5. Number 93, Poison Ivy, taking the star for Uinta. Looks like we're going to have an official timeout.
Well, while we have this official timeout, why don't we introduce all of our skaters?
Absolutely, that's a great idea.
For Happy Valley, we have number 7, Evanity. We have Mooner 418, Aerial Assault 717, Hells Bells 807, Glow Job, nope, she's on the wrong one. Ali Oops 7804, and Doppelganger number 007.
Coming out of that timeout, Ivy and Bell ready to roll. No pack call a couple of times there. Skaters start to reform, but not quickly enough. Head ref doesn't matter, sending number 106 from Uinta to the box for failure to reform, I think. All right, at the end of the jam there, Ivy did get through 4 3-points. However, was called on a cutting penalty by the head ref at the same time. So there'll be a moment here to get that sorted out.
And this looks like we are starting with a power jam. Disco out on the line. And we also have 2 of the skaters for Uinta Fury sitting. So let's see how this turns out.
Yeah, it's off the rails and witch slapped out there, which is a formidable duo, but still, it's tough working against a jammer like that with just 2 people.
As Disco gets lead jammer and utilizes that power jam.
Yeah, it's like I was saying before, Disco's got those very small steps she uses, just kind of tiptoe past those blockers.
Good thinking by Disco.
Yep, gonna drop back, avoid getting that cut. Here comes Ivy out of the box, now clear the pack on her initial trip. Disco calling it off.
Okay, we got 3-0.
Wow.
Society got 3.
3 points in that whole jam. That was a slog.
You can't underestimate those 2 blockers sometimes.
I know, right?
Power duos.
Orange Crush back out on the track for Uinta.
And Mooner for Grief Society.
Mooner's going to find some room on the inside. Out, lead jammer, Happy Valley.
Right up the inside. Oh, Orange Crusher stepped out for that little bit and had to go get recycled behind.
Yeah, it was a nice little bump out by Tootsie there. But looks like
Stingray got Mooner hit right out.
looks like we had a star. Yep, we had a star pass here. That's Carlo Cthulhu, the pivot with the helmet cover now. He is fighting against Doppelganger. Dopp went too far out the front, got the out-of-play penalty off to the box. She's going to go.
Yep, that was Carl of Cthulhu.
With the star on it now for his team. Try to pick up a point or two. I don't think he quite got there. Nope.
Happy Valley is inching their way back. This is a fun game.
It is.
Thanks for cheering out there, guys. Up again, we have Bell, Hell's Bells.
Anybody out there on the live stream? I don't see much going on in the chat. How many people we got?
Let's do a shout out here.
Yeah, you're going to do a shout out to a skater, one of the officials, one of the volunteers. Hit us up on the live chat. Huck tried a little spin on the inside there, stepped out of bounds, had to go back, but spins back through, bus pass, Bam Bam in the front there, lead jammer, Uinta.
With Hell's Bells right on her tail.
Dopp coming back out of the penalty box now.
Oh, and Bam Bam stops. Huck, right there.
A little collision there with Bam Bam and Hell's Bell ran into each other at the end of the jam there. Everybody's all right.
With it all said and done, it looks like Grief Society snuck in 1 point to their 3.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's good stuff. Spider Monk back on the line for Uinta.
Going up against Disco, 9-9.
We do have one skater from Uinta in the box, so slight pack advantage for Happy Valley for a moment. Stretching this pack way out around the corner there. Happy Valley's going to get out first.
Disco fought her way through the double duo again and made lead jammer.
Spider Monk still hung up in the pack, but now just sneaking past Herzerker, who does a beautiful split on the outside there.
He's got some beautiful footwork. Happy Valley picks up 4 points. As Disco calls it off before Spider Monkey can make any.
Yep.
Smart move.
Slowly picking away at that lead, though. 17 minutes left in the half. Remember to visit our vendors, Creating Paisley, Rise Bodywork, Hell's Bell Designs, Satara Lynn, Made by Mooner, Hellskate, Funky Frame Friends, Forever by Ash, and we did have a taco truck yesterday, but they're not here today, so sadness.
And don't forget, we have some massage therapists in the house that are fixing our skaters as we go. So if you have got a big hit or you're just feeling sore or something's happening with your body as you've been skating this weekend, go and see them. They will take care of you. They've been taking care of me all weekend, so.
That's an awesome resource here. In the meantime, Ivy out for lead jammer and a scoring pass, back now for a second one. Mooner out of the pack as well on a scoring trip.
Almost. Mooner was trying really hard to get it, sneak in a couple more of those points before Ivy called it off. Ooh, we have a new jammer up here today. We got Altered Ego for Uinta Fury against Hell's Bells.
And got a shout out to Alley Oops from Eric.
All right, we got Hell's Bells getting the lead for Grief Society.
Yeah, Altered Ego's still stuck in the back there. Hell's Bell just kind of bounced off the rails there. Rails going to draw her back to the pivot line. Altered Ego also getting recycled back into turn one.
That was a smooth move by Hell's Bells getting around that pack.
Oh, Altered Ego thought she was out, but Aerial Assault had other plans, and once again seems to have other plans. Both jammers now tangled up the blockers in a very tight pack in the middle of the 2-3 straightaway there. Spreading out a little bit now as Aerial Assault draws back the pivot off the rails.
As Bell is still trying to fight her way past those blockers. And Bell calls it off before, nope, we'll see. It looks like they, oh, I know we got Grief Society with 7 points. I'm still trying to confirm what we got. Did we get 0 for Uinta Fury? I think so.
Yeah, I don't think they never made it onto a scoring pass.
I don't think they even made out of the pack yet, did they?
No,
Okay.
They were on initial. Looks like we got a team timeout out here on the track. Give me a moment to talk about some of our sponsors. One of them is 888, certified sweat saver from 888, top of the line safety standard and unmatched fit options. 187 killer pads, worn by the most pros in the world. If you skate, you know why. Also thanks to Adobe. Adobe is a global creative company that loves supporting their communities, like Happy Valley.
Exactly.
Donors for our prizes, once again, raffles will be drawn at 4 and 7, or 4 and then at 7, or the halftime of the 7 o'clock game, excuse me. Trader Joe's, Keto Chow, Ritual Chocolate, Mill Creek Common, Bailey's Bites, Protein Balls, Cozy Spoonfuls Protein Balls, Culinary Crafts. Thank you to all of them for donating to our prize baskets.
I don't know about you, but I'm a sucker for chocolate, and I know Ritual Chocolate, and it's a local company up in Heber,
Nice.
and it is amazing.
I do like chocolate myself. In fact, I think I have
Okay,
some.
after the timeout, we have Disco up on the jammer line going up against Huck.
Rev quickly realizes that there are too many players on the track, jumps off at the last second. Huck out of the pack, but not lead. No pass, no penalty there, so lead is open. No.
That was a beautiful offense by Glow Job for Huck.
I don't believe that Sushi knows that lead was available there, but we'll leave that to doesn't matter to decide. All right, call off by Happy Valley. 8-3 on the jam, 44-27 our score.
All right, so we got Uinta Fury with 8, and Grief Society ended up getting 3. There was a little bit of confusion there, but we got that figured out.
Yep.
Even though Happy Valley did have lead.
Yep, and they got to call it off, so all is well.
Yep. We're all human here, trying to do human things.
Indeed.
Equals happiness and roller derby.
Spider Monk forcing his way past Bam Bam out the front. Lead jammer for Uinta.
Yeah, Spider Monkey's been doing well. I think that he's gotten lead jam almost every time going up there.
I believe so.
Yeah.
I'd have to go peek over the shoulder of one of the scorekeepers and check that stat.
And we got Mooner still fighting to get out of the pack here. There she goes.
Spider Monk now through for 4. He's going to call it off. All right, that's Poison Ivy, number 93, wearing the star for Uinta.
Oh, Ivy had some fancy footwork there. We didn't get any finishing on the line there, so Ivy on out.
Hell's Bell still getting knocked around by the Uinta blockers up in the 1-2 apex. That's a pretty tough wall right there. That's Witch Slap, Rev, Glow. I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy.
Yeah, I think that this may be Rev's first time out on the track.
Is it? Yeah, I think so.
so. I'm glad that's not me up there.
Right? They're also joined out there by number 77, that's Storm. The nice thing about a game like this is no matter how big the crashes or how big the hits or really what the score is, everybody still comes off smiling like they just did, helping each other up. It's a good thing. Orange Crush with the star for Uinta again. Knocked down to the inside, but back up again. And a little bit of help. I think that's Carl. Yeah, that's Carlo Catullo up there, the pivot, trying to give some offense. Disco, though, tiptoes through. Lead jammer, Happy Valley.
Disco's got some pretty fancy footwork also.
Bam Bam takes a spill there. Up in turn one, a little slow to get up, but looks like she's okay now. Carlo Catullo going to go take a sit down for 30 seconds. Also looks like number 54 from Uinta going to the box as well.
Stingray. That was a tough push there by Disco.
It's
We got
yeah, it was
3-0.
Once again, Uinta short 2 blockers. Happy Valley with a full complement.
Oh, with a power jam. It looks like Orange Crushers in the box along with their pivot and another blocker. So we really have 2 blockers out there for Mooner.
And those 2 blockers are Glow Job and Witch Slapped. So
they will give you a glow job and witch slap, though.
Another formidable pair. Glow Job doing a nice job of shucking off that offense there and being able to get back up with Witch Slap and hold on to Mooner. It's pretty impressive, really.
Here comes Carl of Cthulhu.
Oh.
Mooner gets lead.
Yep, slid past Witch on the inside there for the lead.
And as soon as Mooner got lead, Orange Crusher came out of the box right in time.
Orange Crush sent flying by her Zerker. Back up on her skates now.
Ariel is trying really hard with the offense to get Mooner through.
It's Tootsie going to be going to the box for a multiplayer. Nice little hop out here by Orange Crush to get through. Now on a scoring trip. Let's see if Mooner's going to let her score.
This has got to be a fun game out there because half these people know each other and just love each other. So
yeah. Oh, I guarantee these guys are having a blast.
Mooner's already got 4 points and working for more.
Orange Crush is through for 4 now, putting some points back on the board for Uinta.
And Mooner gets 4 more points and calls it off.
All right, 8-4 on the jam, 56-38. Just about 7 minutes left in the half.
We got some jammer love up here. Huck comes up and gives Bells a nice little high five. Fist bump.
Got a shout out to the volunteers and the Derby Dozen from TH. Huck attacking the Happy Valley pack. Just bowled right over Sparklin. Out front now, Uinta Madness, lead jammer.
Oh,
sorry, Uinta Fury.
Yeah, Hell's Bells makes it past Rev. Bam Bam is giving Huck a bit of trouble.
No pass, no penalty signal from the OPR there. Huck is free to go. 4 more points on the board for Uinta.
Oh, I love that offense.
Oh, man. Big hit by Glow Job there. Sent Evanity flying. It was a really nice piece of offense, though.
Yeah.
I think Evanity's going to need to take a break after that one.
That was beautiful. Harlow takes Huck out to the outside, but doesn't stop her.
Nope. Yeah, Huck's just slicing through him on this one. It's been a very good jam for us. And most of it is, as always, on the backs of their blockers, you know. Making the gaps for them, giving them the space to run, keeping the blockers off their back. Although Harlow is up here giving Huck some problem right now.
Oh, as we got a star pass to Bam Bam, and Bam Bam was almost there to make 4 points, but they held them back at 4. So we got 16-4, it looks like.
Nice jam for Huck.
And a good push for Happy Valley to try to keep up with that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, it looks like we have 7 points for Happy Valley, so that's good.
There we go. Spider Monk back on the line for Uinta, working against
Disco.
Yeah, that's Spider Monk pushing the Happy Valley pack around the corner there. Gonna drop into a bridge. Out he comes. Lead jammer, Uinta.
Disco is working hard. Stingray and Carl of Tulu.
Spider Monk gets popped to the infield, has to recycle back around. He went all the way back around. But safe and through now. 4 more points on the board for Uinta.
That is a fast pack. We've been having a pretty fast game.
Yeah, we're cruising.
I'm feeling a little exhausted just watching it.
You know, it's funny, like watching the fast games, I don't feel that way, but like the games yesterday where it was just like a defensive slog all game, those are the ones that make me tired to watch.
Oh. Okay, we got Mooner up on the line for Happy Valley.
Poison Ivy, number 93 for Uinta, knocked out by Bam Bam. Bam Bam's going to try to come back and recycle him. But
that was beautiful. Again, gets them out.
Yep. A really nice job by Uinta's blockers. Ivy is out now, lead jammer. I was going to say it's a nice job by Uinta's blockers to stop the drawback, stop Bam Bam from being able to do the cut trap.
Yeah, and we even have Mooner that just tries to hit right through Glow, and it's like hitting a wall.
Nice little spin by Ivy there. 4 more points on the board for Uinta.
Oh.
Mooner down hard with Witchlap going to go to the box for a forearm on that one.
Good job, as Harlow gets Ivy on out. Good. Mooner's doing some juking against Glow and then Fishhook. Get some points for Happy Valley. Ivy's on her 3rd lap.
Yeah. Coming up on 4 now.
Yeah.
Got the points, I think, but tripped up there at the end. No, Gypsy says cutting off to the box for Ivy.
So now we have a power jam for Mooner. We've got a little under 2 minutes left of this half, and I think these teams are going to need a rest.
Yes, I agree.
And this is a good way to end for Happy Valley. Get a power jam, try to get some points back, get some more points on the board.
Yeah, about 16 seconds left in this jam. See if Mooner can get in there and pick a few more up. Glow job on the way to the penalty box now for a sit down. Mooner in the pack. A little bit of help from Sparklin. I think
that was a good push.
Can't be 2. No way that was a 2-point pass. There's 2 in the box. It's weird. All right. Poison Ivy standing in the penalty box, just about ready to come
and
back.
they have Ariel Assault out there for the first time.
Yeah, we haven't seen the star on Ariel's helmet yet this game.
And Ariel is not one to be messed with, though.
No.
She comes in and goes hard.
And hard she did. Lead jammer, Aerial Assault.
I love seeing all these skaters coming in and trying all the positions.
It's good to be versatile. Coaches love versatile players.
I love it. All right, Ivy finally makes it out for her first initial pass.
It's going to be a Tootsie a little slow to get up there. We're going to take a quick break, bring our medical staff out on the track.
You know what? I don't think you've introduced Uinta Fury yet.
I haven't. This is a good time to do that.
I think so.
So we have Annie Chokley, 106. Off the Rails, 22. Orange Crush, 23. Carl of Cthulhu, 36. Spider Monk, 369. Fishhook, 37. Reverend Painted, 4062. Altered Ego, 410. Huck, 46. Witch Slap, 626. Stingray, 64. Storm, 77. Speed Bump, 781. Poison Ivy, number 93. Inglorious Basher, number 999. Garden, 639.
Let's just give a shout out to these officials that have taken their time to come in and to help this whole tournament run. Like, if we wouldn't have roller derby if we didn't have officials.
Yep, and some of them, come from quite a ways off. I know several of them that I've worked with in the past. Spike, our tournament head referee, came with Minnesota. Or that's his home league. Doesn't matter out there is from Rose City in Portland. And then I don't know the other officials as well. I'm not sure where they're from, but there are a whole bunch from out of town.
We also have a lot of our local officials here too.
We do, yeah.
Coming in and really taking up to fill in these spots. I know
Yeah,
that we have quite a few things going on this weekend, not in the derby world, just not here. But that's, we have to pull from a big pot, which when other people are playing, you just got to keep a filling. So we're so thankful to have everyone here.
Yeah, absolutely. Skater's going to take a knee out here. We'll be back when we get the injured skater taken care of.
Also give a shout out to our medics here that help keep us together and safe.
Yes, absolutely, and they've been earning that paycheck this weekend, and some of them doing double duty. I mean, we got D-Rex out there on the jammer line right now. She's the jam timer for this game, also a medic for the tournament. So lots of folks pulling multiple roles for the tournament this weekend.
And I know that we also have a few refs that go and do medic also.
Yes, one of the referees yesterday. Actually, I think two. Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're visiting officials too, which is awesome that they've, willing to help out like that, keep roller derby happening.
This is Derby love right here.
It is indeed.
Okay, it looks like we might have 5 seconds left for this half. Okay.
And that's it, folks. Had to do the procedure. Into halftime we go. Val and I are going to take a break. We'll be back with you in 15.
See you then.
All right, folks, just a little under 2 minutes before we get started with the second half of Derby here. Score 91, Uinta Fury, 57 for Grief Society. It's been a fun game so far. All right, we are going to be starting first jam of the period with Berserker wearing the pivot in the penalty box. Looks like Carl of Cthulhu also in the penalty box, so 3-3 packs.
I think that was... All right, that was a much-needed break. Now let's do some roller derby.
Yep, got Huck and Disco out on the line, ready. A little jammer dance from Disco.
See, we need more dance parties. That's what brings happiness to roller derby.
I think somebody just realized they had their phone in their pocket still, because I saw a cell phone go flying off the track just now.
These walls are holding hard.
Yep.
Got one more. Oh, Disco got past wish slapped. Happy Valley's got lead.
Huck working behind Glow Job there, trying to bulldoze her way through that pack. Gets recycled by Aerial Assault.
Oh, and Huck out the outside. Around the outside.
Full complement now for both teams as Berserker and Carl come out of the penalty box.
Happy Valley 4 kept Uinta Fury at 0.
Val and I have come to the conclusion that there is 100% too few dance parties happening on this track this weekend. We need to see if we can fix that. Spider Monk, the jammer for Uinta, working against Happy Valley Pack there. Right now it's Evanity, Bam Bam left. Out the front they go. Lead jammer for Uinta.
These skaters have been working really hard these last couple of years, even just these last couple of months, to get to where they're at right now.
Yeah, there's a lot of them who are fairly new to Derby, and it's pretty awesome to see.
I've seen a lot of these guys come through Crash Course within the last just 2 years.
Yeah, absolutely. Spider Monk calls the jam, shutting that one down, 8-0 jam for Uinta Fury. 1 point shy of the century mark for them. 61 for Grief Society.
Okay, we've got Hell's Bells up against Huck.
Penalty box is empty, full packs out there. Huck takes a spill, kind of bounced off her own teammate Rev there. Gonna try to sneak around Dop, but I don't think that's gonna work out so well. Berserker comes up to help Dop. But Huck manages to squeeze her out of the outside, found some room. Lead jammer Uinta.
That Uinta wall is just, that's a tough one. Also that Happy Valley wall. It's like we got two small skaters with really big walls.
Yeah, Belle a couple of times here has had some glimmer of hope that she might get out, and as soon as she gets that look in her eye, Uinta Madness says no.
And she gets out. Belle finally made it out through the pack. You need some grit to get past these blockers.
Huck getting the instructions from the bench to call it off. Points will go up. There's our jammer referee. 3 points for Uinta Fury, taking them past 100.
Oh, past
61
mark.
still for Grief Society. This is number 410, Altered Ego with the star for Uinta. Disco 99 for Happy Valley. Altered Ego going to make it out first. Lead jammer for Uinta.
Disco is still pushing through that wall. Keeps coming up against blocker and blocker.
Uinta's going to lose a blocker. It's Fishhook headed to the box for a sit. Altered Ego through the pack now. 4 points in the air. Going to call it. Yep. Disco trying for a couple. No. Jamref Gypsy says,
She sure tried, though, to get a couple of those last points.
Yep. Good effort.
All right, we have Ivy up for Uinta Madness, and we also have Mooner for Happy Valley.
Mooner sneaks up the inside, got a little bit of offensive help there from aerial assault, but Poison Ivy out also and right behind Mooner. Gonna call it off, play it safe, 0-0 jam.
Yeah, with Ivy right on Mooner's tail, Mooner had to call it off, save those points,
Yeah, absolutely.
but also sacrifice their own points.
Got Bell and Huck on the line.
Looks like we have one blocker, Fishhook, in the box as we start.
Yep. Should be coming back fairly shortly, though. Fishhook is standing in the box, so.
Yeah. And they made it back on.
Huck's another one of those jammers that uses just those little itty-bitty tiny steps to push the blockers inches at a time, and it's so effective. She never stops moving her feet.
And even Hell's Bells, she will just keep going and pushing no matter what's in front of her.
Yep. Bell taken out by off the rails back here. Bam Bam also recycling with her, going to try to give some offense on the way. Bell zigzags across, manages to get around past Carl, and is now out on a scoring trip. Meanwhile, Huck through again for 4 more. That's 12 on the jam so far for Huck.
Hell's Bells comes with an apex jump. That's her 4 points.
Huck got the call from the bench to keep going, so that's what we're doing. This pack's moving pretty quick, but Huck is quicker. Nice 16-4 jam there in favor of Uinta.
And we've got a clear box, so that's a good way to start.
Yes. Got Glow Job, Reverend Painted, Witch Slapped, and Storm out there on the track for blockers. Spider Monk the jammer for Uinta. Spider Monk, nice little move on the outside. Can he stay in bounds? Not quite.
That was good side surfing, but he just barely just went out.
Yep. Disco takes a big hit from Rev Painted and Witch Slap. There it is. Spider Monk finally finds a hole on the inside. Lead jammer, Uinta.
As Berserker tries to get Disco some offense there, swings her around. Oh, as we have a waterfall of purple right back in front of Disco.
Yep. A pile of bodies in white jerseys there in turn 3. That was a pretty big spill. Everybody back up on their skates now, doing all right. Berserker takes Rev Painted out for a trip to the inside. But Spider Monk able to slide through for 4 more.
The waterfall is real on the with Uinta right now. They just have been reforming really well in front of Disco.
Yep, they have.
And that is leaving her with a tough fight.
One of our outside pack refs just saw her life flash before her, I think. Aerial assault came flying off the track right in front of her.
And we got a star pass to Aerial Assault. Let's see how she makes it past Revered Pain.
Spider Monk sliding down the line on the outside. 4 more. The grin on his face there.
Do you think we could get another dance party out here? What about Orange Crusher? She might want to do a dance party. Who do we got here? On the Happy Valley.
Gypsy's out on the track cracking up, making fun of us.
I think Gypsy needs a dance party.
I think so too.
With sushi. Yeah. Okay, we got a timeout. Time to reassess and see what's going on.
Yep. Coach is going to call their teams in. The head ref's going to call their team in. We'll have a chat. We should talk about raffle stuff, prize drawings, things like that. So, let's see. Here are some of the things you could win for your prize drawing tickets. The Total Derby package, 187 killer pads, elbow, knee, and wrist guards, 888 Sweat Saver gold glitter helmet, KP44 knees, and a Gear 40 duffel, all donated by our sponsors, 187 killer pads and 888.
As we're having this little timeout, it looks like we have some skaters coming in for the next game. Up next, we got Arizona against Minnesota. This morning, we saw Minnesota against Calgary, so it looks like Minnesota's going back-to-back for this day, huh?
Yep. And then I was chatting with one of their coaches after their game. They're going to play this game and then dash straight to the airport to get home.
Yeah, and then we also have Calgary versus Molly Morbids at 7. You don't want to miss that.
No, it's going to be a great game. All of these teams have been really well matched. I think the games have been a lot of fun to watch. Certainly a lot of fun for me to announce from up here.
All right, we got Mooner jamming. Oh, almost made it up the inside.
Orange Crush with the star for Uinta, working away against Bam Bam and Vanity up there in the front. Vanity just left a pass, out of play. Lead jammer, Orange Crush.
Vanity had some smooth twirling out there, trying to keep Orange down and out. And Mooner makes it out.
Orange Crush going to call off that jam. Did she get it called off soon enough? Yes, looks like she did.
Okay, well, look at this. We are now 10 minutes into the second half, and we are Uinta Fury 140 to Grief Society 65.
But everybody's still smiling.
Yeah.
Everybody's still having a good time.
I like it when everybody's still smiling. It looks like we're getting more dance parties out.
A little bit, yeah. We got a little Happy Valley dance party going on there. Dop's not having it though.
Oh, I saw Dop earlier. Don't let that fool you.
Oh,
she
yeah.
was dancing. Oh,
there it
she's
is.
doing the timeout, the timeout dance.
the jam timer jam.
And we also have our track repair. We can't have an awesome game without our track. So
that's absolutely right. Thank you to Booty Queen out here helping out with the track.
Okay, we've got Ivy out here jamming.
And looks like Hell's Bell for Happy Valley.
Oh.
Ivy's going to very, very gently put a hand on the shoulder of Hell's Bell, who was on the ground when she went by, just to be like, hey, don't get up right now.
Oh, as Hell's Bells makes it past, witch slaps, trying to booty her on out.
Ivy taken out to the inside of turn 3. Hell's Bell comes slamming into Reverend Painter and just stopped dead. He is tough to get past.
Okay, and it looks like we also have our pivot in the box for Uinta Fury.
Yes, yeah, glow job. I'm not sure what her penalty was, but taking a sit down for a minute there, or well, half a minute.
And we get to start with a 3-4. So Uinta Fury only gets 3 blockers against Happy Valley's 4. And we have Bam Bam out for the first time, I think, for Happy Valley Grief Society.
Yeah, wearing the star.
Going up against Huck. Oh, we got some off the line jammer action.
So Bip had mentioned earlier in the feed chat that she loves the Huck versus Bam Bam.
Looks like we got Bam Bam out for her first jam and getting the lead jammer. And we only have a few blockers out there for Uinta Madness.
Oh, man. Bam Bam goes down hard, but back up again. That was number 64, Stingray, taking Bam Bam down. Nice hit.
Well, it looks like we got a couple more blockers out there.
Yep, Rev Painter joining his team from the penalty box. I think.
Okay, are we 4-6, it looks like.
Yep. I think Huck managed to sneak through and got a couple there.
Oh, no, it's 7-4.
Yep, looks like the jam ref was correcting that.
I love this communication. Thank you, Gypsy.
Yep, we
Making
got.
sure we keep the scoreboard good.
That's right.
What would we do without our refs?
We wouldn't have roller derby.
That's for sure. We'd have a whole lot of trouble. We'd have a lot of fun as skaters, but.
That's true. That's true. Off the rails in the penalty box for Uinta. Standing though. We'll be back soon. Spider Monk and Disco with the stars. Rails now back from the penalty box. Still a pretty tight pack, but Spider Monk manages to slide through there.
And that was so smooth. I saw Disco do a couple of those moves. We were setting up, and it just like she did some twirls on that pack, and it just Spider Monkey went right past though.
Yep. Both jammers back in the pack pretty much simultaneously, fighting for some points here. Bunch of whistles going on before the call off there. I know we got one Happy Valley blocker. That's Alley Oops going to the box.
Okay, we got 4-2. Happy Valley 4, Uinta Fury 2.
Yeah, it looks like Uinta's got 2 blockers in the box again.
And then 1 for Happy Valley.
1 for Happy Valley. So 2-3 pack out there.
So we're starting out with Mooner against 2 Uinta Fury blockers. And
that's Altered Ego, number 410 there. It's a star for Uinta.
And Mooner goes up the inside and takes advantage of those 2 blockers.
Yep, that's pretty good job by the Grief Society blockers there to keep them pushed away. Mooner doesn't get through that time. Going to get recycled by Stingray there. Altered Ego also getting recycled back to the jammer line by Aerial Assault.
And again, we got some more recycling going on.
It's like a yo-yo over here.
We got Alley Oops coming out, hoping to do some offense, but it's a little bit too late. We got 2 more blockers for Uinta Fury in the box. Let's see what.
Those 2 blockers just came out of the penalty box and went right back to it.
Here comes Mooner out the outside.
I wonder what happened there. About halfway through the second period now, score 153-81. A minute left in this jam.
We even got another Happy Valley pivot in the box. It looks like this has been the penalty box has been a little bit busy here lately.
Yeah. I think the officials we have in the box there can handle it, though.
Okay, Altered Ego has made it out. That was quite a fight.
Yeah. Altered Ego looked over at the bench, get the instruction on what to do, and Bobo just says, go, go, go. That is Poison Ivy back to the penalty box again for the third time this jam. That is odd.
Mooner got 14 points, and they kept Uinta Fury at 0. They needed that comeback a little bit.
Yes, they did.
Inching their way back.
Well, and still plenty of time on the clock. I mean, we're just under 14 minutes, and that's really not that big a deficit.
Okay, we got Glow Job out here. It sounds like they mean some business. Are we starting as a power jam?
Yeah, it does look that way. Yep.
And Glow makes it on out. Takes advantage of that power jam. Let's see what she can get. Couple laps.
Berserker going to join Ariel in the penalty box, leaving 2 Happy Valley blockers out there. That's Dopp, and I can't see the number on the other one.
Okay, here comes Happy Valley's Jammer with her pivot. As Ariel starts bumping people out of the way.
The other blocker is 63, Punch and Pie. Also now taking a trip to the box.
And Glow goes up the inside.
Yeah, right on the back of a nice offensive sweep there from Reverend Painter, moving Dopp out of the way on the inside line, making space for Glow to get through.
It looks like Uinta Fury was like, well, we didn't like them taking those 14 points to our 0, so here we come to take those back.
Glow sends Aerial Assault flying to the outfield. Through again now for 4 points. Berserker got stuck in the middle of the pack there.
It was out of
Glow's going to call off the jam. Coach Khan is going to go and have a word with the head ref there.
Are they going to do an official review, or are they going to save it?
No, I don't think. No, he hasn't made the hand signal for a review, but I think it's going to give the officials an opportunity to take care of it on their own.
Gotcha.
Which I think they're doing. He's looking for an out of play block there on Berserker at the end of the jam.
Well, so far it looks like they have 16 Uinta Fury to 0. And let's see what these refs have to say.
We got some armchair reffing going on from our friend Bip on the feed here. I mean, we're doing some armchair reffing up here too, so you know. Head ref doesn't matter over here, chatting with Coach Khan. Looks like Witch Slap taking a seat in the penalty box. Berserker in the box as well.
Okay, it looks like we're starting with one blocker from each side in the box. Berserker sitting down for that out of play hit, and I don't know what Witch Slap got, but this is a beautiful start. We got some Bam Bam versus Hook. This is going to be awesome.
It's going to be a good one.
And now we're having a real timeout.
Coach Khan, yeah, going to use one of his timeouts now. I'm not sure what the conversation is, but he wants to chat with his team.
Looks like our stands are filling up with skaters coming for the next game.
Yep. Welcome back in Arizona and Minnesota. It's been nice having you all here this weekend. Calgary too. Thanks to everyone who traveled to be here and make this happen.
You know, the Jello Bowl is special. Who else gets to go to the Jello Bowl? This is an awesome event. You get to come to the mountains, beautiful days, go maybe on a hike later. You never know.
Right.
Utah is beautiful.
Yeah, after the last couple of weekends have been so dreary. I mean, we got snow, like a week ago?
Right? Isn't that, we've been getting snow and hail in random moments.
Yeah.
So let's talk about the after party.
Is there one?
Have an after party? I think the after party is where the last year's after party was at. We can do burgers and beer.
Oh, Proper?
I think is it at Proper?
I don't know. We'll find out, though, and we'll let you know. Bam Bam, tiptoe up the inside line. Lead jammer looks back at Gypsy just to make sure it wasn't a penalty whistle she was hearing.
Instead, we got 2 Happy Valley blockers going to the box, which is now 3.
That's Vanity and Aerial Assault heading to the box. Aerial being redirected to the track by the penalty box manager there. There's not enough room, so until one of the blockers who's seated in the penalty box stands up, Aerial won't be able to report.
Yeah, and it looks like Happy Valley's blockers are all in trouble. They're all going to the box, but they can't even go sit. But they're bringing in the points, but they're neck to neck.
Yep. Huck spins through past Harlow for another 4 there.
Oh, looks like Uinta Fury went
and that's
just past him.
Harlow now, that is all 4 of, for a moment there, before Herzerker and Vanity left the penalty box, all 4 of Happy Valley's blockers were under penalty at the same time.
This is wild. I'm feeling anxious just watching this.
Huck sends Bam Bam flying to the outside. Bam Bam calls it off from the ground. It was a nice hit.
And Bam Bam was like, that was an amazing hit.
And the hug after, it's the best part.
We might need a couple of breaths to bring this joint down a little bit.
I know, right?
We just got really hyper up in here. Okay, it looks like Uinta has a full line versus just 3 blockers for Happy Valley. And we got Hell's Bells going up against Spider Monkey.
Tug on it.
Well, actually, open it up.
This official timeout is officially taking a long time.
We've got some super fans out here. I'm not sure if you guys can see this, but we got some Go Dop signs out here.
Yep.
Some wonderful younger fans here showing up for Doppelganger. So cute. This is what Derby's all about.
So the head ref was chatting with Happy Valley's coach there. Let's see what we got going on, though. I'm going to take the opportunity while we have a stoppage to talk about another one of our prize packages. Skate and Summit Basket, 4 skate and 4 rock climbing passes to Mill Creek Common. Skater t-shirt, roller derby hat, skate laces, and lots of other goodies donated by Mill Creek Common.
If you guys have not been to Mill Creek Common, it's a beautiful outdoors skating rink. You can go, they have like jam classes for like jam skating and just fun nights they put out together, and it's pretty amazing.
I wonder, do they still have the ice down at Mill Creek right now?
I'm not sure if it's the skating rink or if it's the ice skating or just regular skating.
Oh.
It seems like it would be melted.
Probably.
By this amazing weekend that everyone joined us for.
All right. Let's talk about more prizes here. Mini charcuterie boards, handmade boards featuring Utah cheeses, strawberries, ritual chocolates, and other goodies. 2 mini boards available, 1 alcoholic and 1 non-alcoholic. We got a Trader Joe's snack bag, a reusable Utah tote bag filled with Trader Joe's snacks and treats donated by Trader Joe's in Orem. And lastly, the Fuel Up bundle, basket full of keto chew products like variety electrolyte mixes, other supplements, Bailey's Bites protein balls, Cozy Spoonful protein balls, and a variety of Lara bars to help fuel you this Jello Bowl weekend. Donated by Keto Chow, Bailey's Bites, and Cozy Spoonfuls. Thanks to all those folks for donating to our prizes.
So, okay, we got some more info. Our after party is going to be at Proper Brewery. You can go there and grab some burgers, but what you want to make sure is that you're going in on the brewery side. But you can go get some burgers, some fries. They have vegan options and all sorts of things. So, yeah, come join us for the after party.
So, word from Spike there is that the official timeout was just to kind of do some cleanup for the officials. Spider Monk out for lead jammer for Uinta. I said something about this yesterday. I used to call it a ghost timeout. They get our stuff together timeout, and that's what the officials needed. There were a lot of penalties in that last jam, and they needed time to sort it all out. So good on them for taking a moment, get it right.
And it looks like our boxes are full again, and they're starting to stand up again. So
Spider Monk now through for 4 points. Doing a little hop there out in the open field. He is a very hoppy jammer.
I guess with the name of Spider Monkey, he better be a very hoppy.
Hell's Bell in the penalty box for Happy Valley, which leaves Spider Monk alone for a power jam for 30, but sent to the outside now by Dopp. Happy Valley's going to set up front. Rev Painter trying to give some offense. Happy Valley's blockers just let him through.
Oh, and that was a beautiful tip by Spider Monkey to get a round alley-oops. Okay. We're back to jammer and jammer action.
Spider Monk sneaks by Harlow down here in turn 4.
Made it through the pack with a little bit of side surfing.
It's like alley-oop's going to take a trip to the box now.
Here we come with air. Oh, we got Hell's Bells back for another seat at the penalty box.
And a nice little fake there by Spider Monk on that last one to kind of psych out Dopp and Ariel and Dopp and Harlow. Popped through at the end there for his last. That's 24 points. I think that may be the highest scoring jam of the weekend. I don't think we've had anything over 20 yet this weekend. So
I'm not sure.
I'll have to check, but I don't think so.
One thing to note is that they're starting with another power jam.
Yes. So this is Orange Crush, number 23, with the star for Uinta. Hell's Bell back in the box again, getting a little bit of coach time with Mama Mary there.
That was a beautiful setup for Orange Crusher to get on out. They are taking advantage of this beautiful
Orange
power
Crush
jam.
getting a whole bunch of support from her teammates on the bench over here. Swings around Spark Lynn and Vanity. 4 points.
Oh, and Bells comes up the outside. She's not going to let Orange get too many points.
Nope.
That was
Orange
beautiful footwork.
almost taken out there by Mooner, but manages to get through. 4 more points for Uinta. Witch slap taking Bell to the outside, holding her up right now. Mooner going to give some nice offense there, but Bell forced outside one more time.
That wall is holding strong against Bell. They're like, we don't want you to pass.
That's witch slap, fish hook, and storm up there.
Don't forget Annie Chokley. She's been hanging out there too.
Yep.
Bell is pushing hard with 4 points.
$19 points for Uinta, 4 for Grief Society, 228-107. Uinta in the lead.
Those last 2 jams were almost 40 points. That's a little rough.
Yeah.
For one side, anyways.
Yep. Looks like Happy Valley is going to be using their official review, maybe? Yes, this is going to be a review. We will figure out what's going on here in just a bit.
We got some more dance party here by Punch and Pie. Happy Valley is known for their dance parties out on the track. You got to bring the groove back. Yeah, see Punch and Pie, you got it.
There we go. Check out our vendors after the game here. Creating Paisley, cute original artwork with print stickers and buttons. Rise Bodywork, decrease pain, increase performance with Rise Bodywork. Hell's Bell Design, Derby fan home decor and accessories, including stickers, tattoos, koozies, artwork, and more. Satara Lynn, unique polymer clay earrings, keychains, and more. Made by Mooner, not just for Derby. We also have great Mother's Day gift ideas. Stop by our table, see for yourself.
I think what's really cool about these vendors is half of them are skaters. They're out here on the track right now. So support your local roller derby amazing artists. Come check out their awesome items.
All right, so Happy Valley was looking for a forearm on the Uinta jammer from the last jam. The officials discussed it and agreed that all actions were legal. Happy Valley will not retain their review.
Okay, we've got disco for Happy Valley.
And that's Poison Ivy, number 93 for Uinta. Stepping over, I think that was Punch and Pie falling on the infield there, so Ivy took advantage of that open spot.
But Disco's not letting her go far. Right behind her.
Fairly quick pack all the way down to turn 4 already. Both jammers entering the pack at the same time.
Beautiful footwork by Disco coming on through.
Both jammers went through the pack at about the same time in the same place, just one on the infield, one on the outfield. Nice footwork by both jammers, managing to stay in bounds. 4-4 jam.
You know, I feel like this game has gone by really quick. We got 4 minutes left, 4.5 minutes.
Yeah. And at 4 p.m., it is Arizona versus Calgary. Going to be a great game.
And also, don't forget, we've got some amazing massage therapists over here in the corner. If you're feeling bruised or hurt or just aching, go and see them. They'll take care of you.
Glow Job wearing the star for Uinta, and is that Mooner there, lead jammer now for Happy Valley.
Mooner with the lead.
Glow Job out about half a track behind. Mooner fighting it out with Witch Slap up there at the front. Gonna probably, whoa. Witch took her down. Got a fishhook doing a nice bridge there to stretch the pack out. Witch Slap is not gonna let Mooner get by easy.
That was quite a fight. As Glow made it through the pack for her 4 points versus Mooners.
Yep, 4-4 jam there, I think.
4-4. That was a fight. They did some
really-
great bridging. They held Mooner back for quite a while.
Yeah, some really, really good work by the blockers there. Three packs, one each in the penalty box. Got Huck getting taken to the outside by
Harlow,
yep. Gonna try to make it around Dopp on the inside.
Ooh, as Disco makes it around the inside with those fancy footwork. Catches lead.
Huck back about 40 feet.
Almost.
Disco's gonna spin, try to call out the jam. Did the call out happen fast enough? Yes, it did. 1 point.
1 point. That was some fancy footwork.
Huck almost made it in there to grab a point or two, but not quite.
It's not quite the Matrix either, but Disco made me think that we were kind of looking at that.
Yep.
All right, we got Bam Bam up for Happy Valley.
2 minutes left on the clock. Spider Monk wearing the star and taking lead jammer for Uinta Fury.
Oh, Revered Pain came up to hit Bam Bam out. Didn't even see that coming.
Yeah, Rev sent Bam Bam for a trip there.
Ooh, along with a Vanity hitting Spider Monk out also.
Man, we got bodies flying all over the place out here.
Spider Monk hits our first 4 points.
Bam Bam out of the pack now. Managed to get around Rev Painter without too much pain.
He's not listening. Let's see if Bam Bam can get in those points.
Met up with Reverend Painter at the back of the pack there, taken out of bounds to the infield. Looking for a little bit of offense here from her teammates. They're going to let her fight it out on her own. That's Witch, Rev Painter, and Fishhook. That is a rough wall there.
Yeah, we got.
And Storm, number 77, the other blocker for Uinta. Spider Monk going to kind of zigzag his way through the pack there. Another 4 points. Witch Slap going to go take a seat for Uinta. The jam clock and the period clock are exactly synced. That almost never happens.
This must be a good game.
We're going to take this jam down to the very last seconds of the period. And the whistles from D-Rex will end the game. Unofficial score, 256 for Uinta Fury, 120 for Grief Society. Scorekeeping team will double check those numbers. Come on up and congratulate these skaters once the score goes final.
Thanks for joining our game. And stay tuned. We're going to have Arizona versus Minnesota coming up here at 4 p.m.
All right, that is the game. Let's hear it for Uinta Fury, folks.
And good game, Grief Society. That was a tough fight. We know the Grief Society was going up against Treasure Valley's B team also. And they took it out, so it looks like everybody came out with the win.
That's awesome. All right, time for a break. See you back here at 4 o'clock.